Hey folks, dude here. Come to you. I'm gonna have to play around with my adjustments here. So give me your lead here for one moment. Essentially, I have a situation where things are looking a little sketch. Yeah, I think that should fly. Okay, so let's just stay with that one. Okay. Anyway, I did a previous video and I was literally on the live video and it said, "Bink, stream stop. We got a copyright complaint or we have a complaint and whatnot." Okay, well, here's the thing. I put up a previous video, and it was the 6 to 10 video. Donnie C, appreciate you coming by, dude. So it was a previous video. Byron Brain, hello. Hey, what's going on, dude? So essentially, I put up the video, and it was the 6 to 10 video where I was talking about modifications on a Smith & Wesson 617, completely unloaded, and good stuff like that there. But I was taking a six shot, converting it to a 10 shot. And I had a sound hit in the video. It was literally just a sound bite, 10-second sound bite of, and I'm going to have to do this very, very charitably in such a way that, YouTube doesn't go, "Hey, you said something that we don't like." So anyway, what it is, it was George, Thur, Row, good. Song being bad to the bone. So essentially, hopefully saying it like that, YouTube algorithms don't go, "Hey, you said something that we can stick you for," and basically charge you for a copyright, this, that, and the other thing. Now, the other thing, too, is also it's not a hit on the channel. It's just, well, you can't monetize this video or put AdSense revenue on it. Guys, my AdSense revenue is in the toilet. It's been in the toilet forever because YouTube has switched things around in such a way that they, thanks, Toddy, F word, F word them. Okay. Anyway, so they've locked it down in such a way that there's really a limited, tight, very profoundly considered way in which they do something to say, we only want it to be this template of video. We only want you to say X, and we only want you to do it in such a way that it fits into our parameters, template, and those things in which we say that only we allow. Well, yeah, exactly. Bain. Yeah, they're really screwing themselves. In the process of doing, I'm talking to people in the chat room, in the process of doing this, what they're doing is they're limiting their potential video audience. And, there's other venues out there. I mean, there's Full 30 and there's Gun Streamer. There's many other platforms that people can put stuff up. And the thing about it is, YouTube is not the only game in town. I mean, if you really want to go hardcore, completely bonkers, and, you're willing to pay the money if you have any kind of advertiser thing, which seems to be what I noticed now on everybody's video. Everybody's video. They're putting up some kind of sponsor. They need to have sponsorship because AdSense doesn't physically pay them enough for the media operation of which they're trying to utilize, or it simply is not enough money to justify the expenditure to produce the stuff. I mean, case in point, I wouldn't go out and say, okay, I'm going to take it out of my bank account and I'm going to expend a couple $100 worth of ammunition just for a shooting video. Never mind the fact that it would be completely unable to be utilized with AdSense. AdSense wouldn't be able to be placed on that video because you're showing the operation of a firearm, which, according to the socialist mantra of YouTube, is completely bad juju. But, if you're showing some goofball playing a video game, blowing up absolutely everything around him, that's perfectly fine. Fake violence is fine rather than real violence. You know what? In this warped reality of, leftardism and socialism and this wannabe capitalistic socialist kind of mindset that these guys who run these places have, it's their game. I mean, literally, they own the places. They can do anything the hell they want to. The problem is, though, is the actual stuff that people want to watch isn't being offered any longer. I can show you, tons of my videos I now have made private simply because I don't want YouTube to take them down. And the thing is, if you make a video private, even they don't go in there and go, oh, yeah, well, you have a video that comprises this, that, and the other thing. And that's part of the problem too. Is I mean, you start having like catalogs of like a couple thousand videos, you're talking a couple terabytes of stuff that you need now to download and stash. Well, yeah, I do have large drives. I mean, I got a 2 terabyte drive that I normally drag stuff into. I mean, I recently cleaned out my computer. It took like 10 plus years to finally fill it up to the point where it was like, dude, I'm full. I need more room, take some crap out of here. And I took 2 of the larger files off and put them onto the external drive. Now, am I really truly worried about having that stuff in the external drive? No, because it's kind of archived. And if I want to drag it off and put it into something else, that's a rarely used drive, and they really don't crash very often. I mean, there's actually pretty good stuff out there now. They don't break real easy. And the problem is all of the firearms projects that I currently have, in the process. I mean, that's stuff that I can't even put up on YouTube anymore, simply because it earns me no money. And if I expend the funds to build a project and then put the thing out there and put it out there on YouTube, that's for my own personal edification. I mean, I can't really do show and tell because it really doesn't hold merit for me to go, yeah, I just expended a few $1,000s, built this wonderful what's it, and oh yeah, by the way, it's going to sit in my closet until I take it out to the range days. YouTube, you really kind of screwed yourself in that one regard, simply by saying, well, we're only going to allow you guys to make videos about X. I mean, truthfully, I still can make videos about like knives and stuff. And, but the thing is, not everybody's into knives. I mean, yeah, knives are cool and all, they do their job and they basically hack, stab, and do whatever you need them to do. But there's more stuff out there besides knives. People want to see other stuff. They don't want to see just people going, oh, here's my new knife. It opens and closes. How cool is that? Oh, yeah, I'm going to show you cutting a piece of cardboard. It's weak, man. It's really, really weak. It's like a Wookiee on Indoor. If you make a video private, can you still collect on ad? No. You don't collect any ad revenue on any video that is unlisted, private, or obviously, basically that they render as unusable for any AdSense revenue. So no, you don't make a dime on that. And unlisted videos, they can't make comments. And on private videos, I think only you are the one that can see it. Only on unlisted videos can you share the URL for somebody else to see the video, even though it's hidden from the public. There is some videos that are currently locked down that are unlisted of mine, simply because, they're videos, like I'm doing like a demonstration for a buddy and I'm saying, hey man, you could do it like this instead. And it's an unlisted video and only they have the link to that video. Now, the other thing too is also, this is only stuff that you're going to see. But the biggest damn problem is of course, YouTube is, there's still the big fish in the sea, and nobody has enough cash to buy YouTube yet. But they will get cheap simply because they are the self-fulfilling prophecy of how many times can you have somebody doing some kind of just dumb video before people go, you know what, I want to really see other stuff. And, no matter what YouTube seems to think in terms of like, limiting video options, people are going to watch other stuff. I mean, there's tons of other places to go and see bad programming. You don't need to go to YouTube to go, oh yeah, I want to see really more completely sucky stuff that I didn't want to watch on like broadcast TV or Disney Plus or over on Netflix or any of these other streaming platforms. There's plenty of crap out there, man. I really don't even watch broadcast TV anymore. And yeah, I do watch a lot of YouTube videos, mostly because I control the content. If it sucks, I know that one sucked. And I basically get to the point where I'm like, that guy's channel content is not something that I want to watch. And I say, don't recommend channel. And I don't see it anymore. That's one of the things I really, truly do like about YouTube is you can control that of which you do see. The only problem is the behind the scenes of what they control removes the absolute best component of what it used to be, which was the free exchange of information from people of like minds. And if you didn't like people's stuff, obviously you probably either wouldn't find it or you'd go, that's not my kind of video. That's the part that really, truly sucks is YouTube has now made it so that they have locked it in such a way that they are controlling the content. That's not good entertainment options. And I think that's really short-sighted on their part. And it's all the part of, I think her name is Meg. Yeah, ever since Meg has joined up, YouTube's gotten high suckitude. And I literally could show you guys. I think probably they've removed it now, but I used to be able to show you like where my AdSense was. And it was like, okay, 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 okay. And then I had a peak, and then it was kind of up, and then it kind of dropped, and then it kind of picked back up. And then it hit like a certain date. I think it was like September 28th, 2017, 16 or something like that. And it just went and it just dropped. And there was no reason for it. Nothing on my content had changed. Nothing on my channel had changed. Everything was exactly as it had been. And it was just this arbitrary thing where either they switched up an algorithm or they said, you know what? We now have this new way of doing stuff, and we're not going to allow this freewheeling enterprise and exchange of information. We are going to be very templated and very segmented and formatted, as it were. And it's going to be locked in such a way that we're only going to allow you to share X content. And I know everybody's been bitching about this forever. It is what it is. It's just the way YouTube runs stuff nowadays, and they're not stopping people from putting out just, I really want to cuss here. They're not putting out really just bad content, but they're putting out just crap. I mean, you know, you can find so many crappy videos. Well, hi, I'm Joe Blow, and I'm going to demonstrate this new XYZ here. Look at this XYZ. Isn't it great? And if you go to blah, 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 and, you know, hit my sponsor, you'll be able to get a so-and-so and so-and-so. And that seems like every single video is doing that now. It's not sponsored content. Oh, me's, or this, that, and the other thing, or this blah, 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 or that blah, blah, blah. You know, everybody now has sponsored videos because YouTube has made it unprofitable to produce content for YouTube. That's really kind of just cutting off your nose to spite your face. I mean, if you make stuff not profitable and you make people have to second sell themselves in a YouTube video, well, hell, if that's the case, I'm going to produce content that you guys can't make a dime on because I'm going to make it so your advertisers go, oh, yeah, get that out of here. I'm going to produce content in such a way that it's going to be not anything against the terms of service, but it's going to be something that nobody makes money on. So I'm going to probably start doing stuff like that nowadays where I'm going to use just as much free music content, or I might start swiping YouTube's music content where you can't ding me for a copyright thing. And I'm going to do it in such a way that pretty much the videos are going to be free and clear. And most of the time I got to be careful now because I now know the stuff that gets me dinged. So probably what it is those sound bites. I'm just going to switch them up, and I'm going to do like what I do for my opening song. Like, you know, I'll find like a MIDI version of it where you guys don't have a copyright claim on it because it's a different arrangement entirely. So YouTube, keep playing the games. I mean, you know, you guys are a known quantity at this point. People have been dealing with your crap forever, and it is what it is. We're stuck with it because, you know, unfortunately, there's still the big fish in the sea. But there's got to be better stuff out there. The biggest problem is, unfortunately, is everybody goes, oh, yeah, video posting on the internet. It's going to be YouTube. It's just simply that's the big one. They got tons of storage capacity. They have ease of just loading stuff up. And if you want to make it private, unlisted, or anything along those ways, it's a good storage medium because you're using free storage. Well, it's not free because you're getting bad commercial content. And I'll let you in on a little secret here. All my ad blocker type stuff, I don't see ads ever on YouTube. I never see an ad on YouTube. Ever. And if it's sponsored content, I fast forward to the point where the video actually starts with the content because I don't want to watch a commercial after skipping, you know, many other forms of commercial. It is what it is. And YouTube, one more thing, just so we can really kirk ourselves out. Firearms content. Ooh, scary. Because I try to make this a 6-shot into a 10-shot. Bite me, YouTube. Bite me. All right, folks, I'm going to break up with this one. Eat good, keep tendering. As always, you know you love it. Of course, I have the podcast on Tuesday at 9 p.m. Posted over on my alternate Facebook page of Dude Jerky 2. And, of course, obviously, you guys are seeing me on an 80s podcast channel. So posting up there, I think the way it works with streaming stuff is you see it live when you see it live. And then it's buffers or does something or other, and then it shows up later on in my feed or on my channel page. Good stuff like that there. Appreciate your kind attention, you guys hanging out in the room. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and, you know, of course, all that good chatting back and forth, good stuff like that there. Thanks to you guys, and all your kind attention. Catch you guys later. See you guys. British. Button. There's the button. Zero.